PlayStation 5 is coming holiday 2020, aka November, aka so they trying to catch our bread for that Christmas season. I'm excited for the PlayStation 5, and I think it's going to be better than launch PS4 in my opinion. I mean, my first game was Knack, so that don't really say much. But let's talk about fighting games. How will they change on the PlayStation 5 with knowledge we know so far? Will they get better graphically? Yeah, duh. But let's run down some notable features that we know about the PS5 and how it can make fighting games better. The PS5 controller has USB Type-C. For many people that play on stick, arcade box, or hitbox, anything of that nature, this may not really benefit you. Hence, ours is going to be wired via USB, period. But for pad players, you may love this. When you're playing on a PlayStation 4 controller, the big criticism about using a base PS4 pad is that you have to always charge it because the battery life on the PS4 controller ain't that good. They even tried to make it better on the PS4, but the huge criticism about the controller was that it was always dying. Here, you're probably going to be able to play at a longer pace, longer period of time with the new PS5 controller. Another key feature about the PS5 controller is that it's supposed to be another iteration of the DualShock 5, not necessarily confirming that it will be, but who knows, it most likely will be called the DualShock 5. Playing certain fighting games on pad over an amount of time like Tekken and stuff, my controllers be breaking, bro, or getting at least worn out. So here, it seems like that they will make the new controller more durable. Next cool feature, and you probably might be scared about how I go about this, but hear me out. Game installations will be mandatory on the PS5. So, with the PlayStation 5, Sony promises that you'll be able to see and launch directly into specific features of a game, like a single player level or multiplayer match, directly from the home screen, instead of first having to launch the game then navigate it. This is one of my biggest problems. I didn't know how much I had a problem with this when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out. It is actually annoying, and hopefully Arcsystemworks and many other fighting game developers will adapt this. Playing Dragon Ball FighterZ is such a chore, because you turn on the game, you gotta see the intro, you gotta skip the intro, you gotta load up the game, then you gotta go out the lobby. Oh my god, just let me go straight to where I want to go, alright, please. And hopefully they integrate that into their system with PS5. That would be phenomenal. Ayo, deadass, this is perfect for fighting games, because usually when a friend say, "Ayo, Yaya, you trying to play Under Night?" And remember this, the worst part about fighting games sometimes is having to navigate to play. This could be pretty good for Arcsystemworks games, and here's why. A lot of people who've played Dragon Ball FighterZ, sometimes BB Tag, and Guilty Gear Xrd hate the concept of having a chibi walking around lobbies and an extra to get into a actual match or game. I honestly think that with this concept, if Arcsystemworks adapt this for PlayStation 5, it can help make getting into the gameplay faster. In my opinion, the goal right now for the fighting game genre or fans in general is to get more people to play fighting games. And for many people, going through many screens and loading the game, making it really frustrating to even play. And some people even believe that or have this notion fighting games are really hard as is. A lot of casual people that play fighting games do not like to lose. So having them clicking through thousands of menus might not be it, chief, because then they're just going to go into another game at that point. The next big point is going to make a lot of fighting game fans happy, where your favorite game can still be played into the future. I'm saying this right now, that the PlayStation 5 is backwards compatible. For many people who got into fighting games late, you missed out on a lot of cool stuff. And I know deep down in your heart, you either said one of two things I'm about to say. I don't care about backwards compatibility, so it doesn't affect me. Or, damn man, why can't I play PS3 games on PS4? Back in the day, many long-term fans missed Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Many have been clamoring for an actual point of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and we all know Arcsystemworks is not giving us that anytime soon. Bottom line, each generation there will be more and different people trying fighting games, and there will be some that won't be accessible after a few years. Imagine a world with PS5 3 years from now without having access to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Or what if someone wanted to try Blazblue Central Fiction, one of the most loved fighting games by Arcsystemworks and Blazblue fans, and lost access unless they bought a PS4? So this is a plus overall because not even for Arcsystemworks, many games can still strive and thrive like Street Fighter V into the next generation of gaming and fighting games until they make the next best thing. But let's get super real, bruh. What's next for Arcsystemworks and their games on PlayStation 5? We all know new Guilty Gear is coming in 2020 and Granblue Fantasy Versus are coming out in 2020. Most likely before the holiday 2020 season where the PlayStation 5 will actually release. They still will continue to update DLC for Dragon Ball FighterZ for a potential Season 3, and more updates to BB Tag will be coming in 2020 as well. I can guarantee you we will know at least for the next patch of characters after BB Tag 2.0 releases this November. We will know probably the next characters for BB Tag 2.0 after EVO Japan in 2020. Well, let's speculate. I think after Granblue Fantasy Versus and Guilty Gear 2020, I think they may finally tackle the fighting game I want Arcsystemworks to make. Give me my Persona 5 Arena. Next year is going to be huge for Persona 5 in general. In 2020, we'll have Persona 5 The Scramble, the game you might have forgotten about. Persona 5 The Royal is supposed to drop in March 2020. That's going to be hard for me because Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out at that time. And I feel like Persona 5 Arena is the next Arcsystemworks fighting game we don't know about yet. There's been so many rumors and huge rumors it was delayed for Granblue Fantasy Versus production with Side Games, and the trademark is actually already there for Persona 5 Arena. So think about it. What do you think Arcsystemworks will start doing after 2020's Guilty Gear and Granblue Fantasy Versus releases? I had another theory where I think after they do that, they're going to start doing a lot more licensed games. They're going to probably work with Bandai some more. They're probably going to work with some other companies in some games too, because everybody likes how they make it, at least with Team Red so far. And it's really glamoring and cool that they could potentially do that. So comment down below what you may see or believe that they will probably do in the future for Arcsystemworks licensed games. Now here's the beautiful thing, the most important thing about the PlayStation 5. It is the most important thing that needs to happen with every fighting game until they find even a better solution for now. Right now, GGPO has a new home, and it's now available under the MIT license. That means GGPO is free for commercial and non-commercial use. Attribution is not required, but appreciated. Bottom line, every fighting game developer can use GGPO starting 2020 and into the future. You're probably like, yeah, what the hell is GGPO? Well, GGPO is rollback netcode. It uses input prediction and speculative execution to send player inputs to the game immediately, providing the illusion of a zero latency network. Using rollback, the same timings, reaction visuals, and audio cues and muscle memory your players build up playing offline translate directly online. Meaning, if you ever played Mortal Kombat 11 online and feel like I'm playing the nigga across the country and he's sitting right next to me, that's how good MK11 netcode is. Have you ever played Skullgirls? The game that is $8 right now that nobody wants to play, but legit, that has one of the most beautiful netcodes in all of fighting games. Every fighting game needs this. Arcsystemworks needs to adapt this the most. Arcsystemworks can make the best fighting game on the planet, but their biggest fault with a lot of their fighting games and pretty much every fighting game now is their netcode. And now with the PS5, how this will be really better is that PlayStation 5 will probably be working on online stability as well. That being said, here's my little quick thoughts on the PlayStation 5 coming out in 2020. I would have did this with anime games, but like I already been talking about a lot of anime games on the channel. I want to take a break from that. And that being said, follow me on Twitter, avataryayaTV. I'm almost on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so I'm almost there. You guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace.